and the author of this article is yours truly. So let me just go through this article. This is kind of for those that don't have access or haven't seen this, or maybe just don't have access to the publication. So it's a different world out there. This economic downturn has affected every aspect of American life, business, and dentistry. A decrease in insurance UCRs, patients losing their jobs, and having less discretionary income have had a large impact on the bottom line. What this really means is practice owners are working harder for less pay. The possible responses to these forces are many and need to be controlled and measured to cope with this environment and prosper during these times. Here are some tips on how not only to survive but also to thrive during these tough times. Number 1, don't prejudge and avoid negative self-talk. The first trap dentists fall into is prejudging patients. During these difficult economic times, it's easy to assume everyone is suffering, short of cash, and not willing to accept dental implant therapy and treatment. This is particularly true if the dentist is struggling financially. Make sure you present each case and approach each patient with an abundance mentality, expecting patients to say yes to your treatment plans. If you have self-talk that suggests your patients will not accept treatment or can't afford it, you will present less dentistry and have lower case acceptance rates. The reality is that even if times are tough, we're still living in a blessed country and world with more resources than anywhere else. Don't limit yourself, particularly in the United States. Don't let patients decide, and don't decide for them. Get the right people. Number 2, get the right people on the bus. Effectively and successfully marketing your implant practice requires an inside-out approach. A strong team will make all your marketing efforts successful and sustainable. To get the right players on your team, take each position and write down the skills and traits you would like to have each team member in that position possess. Take these to the list and then place a star beside those items that are mandatory. Now you can clearly see what is required for each position. Keep in mind that personality traits are much more difficult to change than teaching a skill to someone. For example, it's much easier to train someone in proper phone skills than to teach him or her to be self-motivated. Critically look at each team member and see where you have areas of training required and necessary. When it comes time to hire a new team member, review these lists you have and do not compromise, particularly on the mandatory points that you determined previously. Get the right people on the bus. Number 3, create a marketing powerhouse. Train your entire team how to effectively market your practice. Teach them about 100% service reliability and how to recover from service errors when they do occur. Provide them with the technology and resources and create a culture that allows for 100% service reliability. If your entire team is part of this marketing force and strategy for your office, you will create a synergistic effect that is astounding and very, very effective. Use Kaizen. Kaizen is a business improvement process developed by Dr. Deming during World War II to help the U.S. massively increase production quality and quantity to support the war effort. At its core, Kaizen avoids the response of fight or flight that occurs with a large, sweeping, innovative change and uses a series of small, sometimes seemingly insignificant steps to create massive change. For example, American Airlines discovered that removing olives from salads offered on flights would save over $500,000 a year, but it took a stewardess to notice that people were picking the olives off the salad and take the small action of suggesting olive-free salads. I'm pretty sure that she didn't wake up that morning thinking, today I'm going to find a way to save $500,000 a year. There are many ways you can use Kaizen to grow and market your practice. For example, if you're introducing a new implant procedure or service, break the process down on paper first and create a service blueprint. Show every step in the process in a diagram and look for potential areas of service weakness. Be particularly mindful of times when a patient is shifted from the front office to the back and vice versa. Number 5, offer retail products. Dental implant therapy offers more than just tooth replacement. It really comes down to adding value and quality to life. Using health and wellness coordinators to offer products and improve your health and quality, improving the health and quality of life in the context of comprehensive care takes your practice and revenues through the roof. Number 6, implement technology with a return on investment. Never buy a piece of equipment or technology because of a Section 179 or tax reason. Look at each piece of equipment for its return on investment. Each purchase should be justifiable based on its cash return on investment, not from the tax savings. Number 7, provide patient financing. Everyone has heard this before, but it deserves mention again. If you find that you do not have many patients getting financed by outside financing companies, like Care Credit or my favorite, American Healthcare Lending, then likely you have a problem or an extremely wealthy implant patient population. Patients who can pay for their dentistry in a comfortable fashion over a period of time will accept their treatment plans and complete more implant dentistry. I guess the bottom line is that you need to offer financing to every single patient that comes through your practice, for the big treatment plan values and for the small, in order to increase the amount of dentistry that you will be doing. Choose to respond to this market and economy in a proactive way. Use the inside-out approach to market your practice through the entire team. Marketing your practice must be a team effort to maximize your potential. Elaboration on these and many more marketing ideas can be found in Marketing Dentistry Kaizen Style, Small Steps to Big Profits. It's available at www.dental-marketing.org or at amazon.com. Of course, feel free to email me or contact me at info@dental-marketing.org. Thank you, and this is Dr. Brian McClelland, again for this week, signing off.